Hello everyone and welcome to Padawan Unlimited, a Star Wars Unlimited trading card game YouTube channel and podcast. Before we begin, just a quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider hitting that button and liking the video because it really helps out the channel. I really want to be able to provide high quality content now and in the future, and any view and like and subscribe really helps. Now with that out of the way, I want to get into the content. So this is a continuation of a series of videos that I've been doing over the last couple of weeks. These videos are centered around serialized cards for Star Wars Unlimited set for Jump to Lightspeed. They are prestige cards, which are alternate art cards for the new set that are serialized from numbers 1 to 250. Over the last couple of weeks, I provided at least my prediction and then a really quick update on where I think or where I thought the market was going to be. A lot of that knowledge, a lot of the information was pre-main release, which happened this past Friday, March 14th, 2025. So now that it's been a couple days and it's like a Tuesday that I'm recording this, we've had the opportunity to see transactions like really come through because the market actually got flooded with a variety of new serialized cards. And I think a lot of people were kind of waiting in the wings to see where it goes. Now, just to recap, my initial prediction of where I thought the market was going to be was that we would potentially see an initial offering of some cards, not all of them, but like some really pristine cards of up to $3,000 more USD, more realistically $1,000 for premium card. And those premium cards, what I mean, are like special numbers or single digit numbers, right? And then other serialized cards, we would see an average sale of somewhere between 400 to, or any sale really, between $400 to $700. And my main prediction was that it would normalize around $380 after a couple of days of, or at least a couple of weeks of being put into the market. Now that pre-releases are done and the main release has been completed, I've gathered some data points primarily from eBay because to see if my initial prediction analysis was accurate. Now, I understand that the data set is not necessarily holistic and complete because I don't necessarily use TCG Player, and there's a lot of like private sales out there, Facebook Marketplace. But at least with eBay, I'm able to verify, if there's if something was sold for a specific price point, I'll see that transaction. I see that transaction data. I also see if there's bids on it, right? So there's just a lot more available to me. If anyone is aware of where I can find a more robust platform or data to be able to input into my analysis, please let me know in the comments, because it will definitely help not only my analysis, but all the analysis for you out there as I kind of put this all together. So a couple things that I really wanted to share was that what I did see, or what we did see in the market, was that in some initial offerings went up to almost $2,000 USD. I think that was too high for the market, but I wasn't surprised that it occurred, and I don't think anything of that nature sold. What I did see, though, is there is a specific card so far that has commanded the highest value, and that is the Executor. So if you have an Executor serialized card, I have a couple data points here. A number 12 sold for $1,500. A number 128 sold for roughly $800. Now, that's only two data points, but the Executor is a very popular ship. It is Darth Vader's flagship. It was there at the Battle of Endor, and it was commanded by Admiral Piet. A little bit of trivia there for you. I could potentially understand why this card specifically had commanded a high value. And so that definitely skews the numbers a little bit, I will say. But it's very surprising that of all the cards out there, or it's interesting, not necessarily surprising, it's interesting that of all the cards out there, this is the one that commanded the highest price point. If I consider all the values that I found now, of all the cards that were sold, the average price for serialized card was $436. So it's a little higher than what I initially anticipated, which is, I guess, a good sign in terms of if you're thinking about investing, or if you think about, the strength of the secondary market. That's good for those who are interested in that. Now, if I normalize the price, right, and take out the Executor values, the price drops down to $387, which is almost right on point of where I had initially predicted the market was going to be in terms of average sale value. Now, if we look, I popped in a little chart here. Again, it's some price points. We see that generally on the left-hand side, the lower serialized cards command a higher value, but overall, there's not too much variance for a lot of these serialized cards, which is very interesting. Um, the sell value has actually been $200 to $600 if we remove the executor sale price and those type of outliers, which is very interesting. But I'm again not surprised because even though the IP is strong, the game isn't necessarily completely well known, and it's only been 1 year from last week. And so when we think about that, uh, the prices seem, I think, to me reasonable for what the market is demanding. I've seen a lot of people try to sell outside of this value, and not really have been successful unless it's a low serialized low numbered serialized card, or it's like a ghost, which is a very popular ship, I'll say. But again, the normal prices so far have been anywhere between $200 to $600 as a range, which is below what I predicted. It does again provide a really interesting indication for serialized cards in the future, because these are just ships, right? And they were pretty generic in terms of what they were called, like Red Leader. Whereas the next set, Legends of the Force, is going to have potentially have iconic Force characters like a Yoda or another Luke or a Darth Vader, not just like a Victor leadership. I'm very interested to see where that's going to be, and I think the prices are going to go up then. Of course, my data set is incomplete, right? I don't necessarily have all the data for TCG Player or private sale, so again, take this with a grain of salt. However, this is I did collect over 50 different data points, and I'm constantly collecting in order to more refine what the price is going to be. And then this will also help predict potentially for the next set of Carbonite boosters. If anyone out there has any additional information, let's say you have a sales record that potentially add to my analysis, please let me know in the comments. I would love to be able to collate this information in order to help provide a more robust analysis in the future. And that's it. The summary here, right, is that there is a strong secondary market. The prices for serialized cards are not necessarily as high as I'm sure a lot of people want them to be. However, it is very strong. It ranges from $200 to $600. The Executor has been the top selling card out of the prestiges, one of them totaling $1,500. So there is definitely interest. I think for me, if I find a serialized card, I'm holding it for just a little bit longer, because there was a glut of cards that just entered the market. As soon as those get bought up, the prices, in my opinion, will go up again. Take that with a grain of salt. I'm not a financial advisor by any means, right? This is, again, just a prediction. But I am definitely excited to see where the market goes in the future. I'm going to provide another video update, probably in a couple weeks. I'm not going to make this a weekly thing because I just think the market needs some time to actually adapt to what's happening. My analysis has been, at least for the average sale price, has been relatively accurate. I predicted 380, at least for now. I predicted 380. Currently, the average is 387. That of the sales values that I found, we'll see where this goes. I'm sure it's going to fluctuate as the weeks and days go on. I look forward to obtaining more data in order to make models more accurate and better predict the market for not only this set and the next set. With your help, I'm sure we could. Remember to please like, subscribe, tell your friends, and until next time, may the force be with you.